Welcome back to Farming Simulator 2019 with the Rude Man. We're back in Indiana, and we're going to do some farming. So this field is one I have leased. I only own one field, so let's get Scorpion to work here. I know he's been waiting anxiously since last week out here in the field to come in and work for me. So we'll put him to work. Now, let's see. This is, oh, I have two combines. I must have leased a second one. Dar's in the truck over there waiting for this, so let's get a pipe turned out here. Hi, Dar. How are you? Dennis, how are you? I was just talking about you, Dar. You're sitting over there waiting in this truck right here to get what corn's out here. Dennis, how are you doing? Scorp's in the house. Corn. Oh, geez, I just noticed I'm 37,000 in the hole. I definitely have to sell this crop. Definitely. I'm doing good, Dennis. Thank you for asking. I appreciate that. So, we're going to see how we do today. I got my computer fixed yesterday. I got all the parts. What happened... Well, I'll talk about it in a minute. I'm going to wait till a few more people come in, and then so I don't have to repeat it. But, because it's good news. Good news. Okay, so who's in the John Deere? Andy. Andy, get to work, buddy. Now let's see. Have I got? Did I sell that other truck? I think I did. I think I sold my truck. Oh, by the way, on my test video, on my test game, I play this game, this particular map, on a different. I've got two save games. I usually do that on almost every map that I'm playing. So, like Simon Family Farms, I've got two games going on there too because I want to play the farm without having to live stream it or record it. And if I play it, then the live stream or the recording's not going to be accurate because I'm going to be way ahead of where the videos are or the live stream is. So, I generally have two games of each map that I play running, so that I can play the thing when I want to. But in my play one, this junk you own. So that means that I can go to my garage and sell that stuff, which is what a smart farmer would do. They wouldn't just leave metal and iron and stuff laying around. They would sell it. At least I'm pretty sure you can sell it. Because well, wait a minute. I thought I did. Anybody see junk? I thought for certain I did. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, that's weird. Maybe it was the other farm. You know what? It might have been Simon Family Farms that I did that. Well, never mind. No biggie. God, I thought for sure it was there. Okay, what was I doing? Helper C is nearly a full gain. Okay. Who is Helper C? Oh, I left John in the middle of the road. Is it Scorpion? Oh, it could be either one, but I think it's Andy. Bob, how are you? Haven't seen you in a while. How you doing? Enjoyed the non-live stream video you posted a couple days ago? The one on Simon Family Farms? Yeah, I'm trying to take that one slow. There's only 3 videos up, Scorpion. You can't be too far behind. No, wait a minute. I'm sorry. I put 4 up yesterday, so there's 4. Oh, wait a minute. I can't mix sunflowers and corn, so let's grab Dar's corn first, and then we'll go get Scorpion's sunflower seeds. Oh, Dar's done anyway, so let's clean that up. No, she's not. Never mind. Oh, no, I'm thinking. Andy's here. You're super busy. Well, that's a good thing, I guess. It's good to be busy. Hey, there's Bill. Yeah. Hey, Bill. How you doing? Let's wait till we're full here. Oh no, I ran into the combine. Oh no, no. Oh geez, Andy, didn't you see me there? Andy, stop. You're tearing my truck up. All right. I don't know who to blame, Andy or Dar. Can't blame me. I'm just a narrator. All right, let's go back to Andy and get him started again now that I've messed up his work day. Three-year anniversary today. You mean your wedding anniversary? Mine is Wednesday. Tomorrow. Carol and mine's is tomorrow. Bill says he's recovering from the most life-threatening disease ever known to man. What's that, Bill? All right, I gotta get Dar into the sell point so that we can make a little money for one thing, and then make room for the sunflower seeds. Oh, you've been married half the time I have, Scorpion. You figure the math. It's exactly half. Well, except for Carol's and mine is tomorrow. Bob. Bob. What a way to celebrate your anniversary, Bob. Yeah, I used to get into it at work because, you know, there was always oh, what are you getting Carol for her anniversary? And I'd look at them and I'd say, what is Carol getting me for our anniversary? And they'd look at me like they had no idea what I was talking about. Did you not hear what you just asked me? You asked me what I was getting Carol for her anniversary. As what's Carol getting me for our anniversary. As a matter of fact, I'm the one that always remembers. All right, let's see what we get for a price on corn. He doesn't dare to say it. You think if you say it, you're going to get me banned from YouTube? 60,000. Well, at least I'm out of the hole. I'm out of the hole 21,000. Let's hope that sunflower seeds sell good. A man cold? Okay, wait a minute. What's a man cold? Is a man cold that you're sick and nobody to take care of you? So it's a man cold? Otherwise it'd be a woman's cold because she has to take care of it. I'm just making it up as I go. I don't know. Marriage? If you don't remember, well, I remember because my wife throws everything. If she wasn't able to make it do what she wanted it to do, she'd snap the brush in half and throw it at me. When I asked, what's all the screaming about? And that was before we were married. I was just there to pick her up for a date. Vicious woman. All right, I've only got one truck, so I'm gonna have to keep running back and forth to the sell point. So, don't laugh, it's deadly. Southern lady will know there's no such thing as a man cold. It's just a bad cold. Well, that's a man cold. So, yeah, I agree with you, Southern. Talk about my PC, because people have been asking about it. So, let's see. Saturday, I got the parts. Now, I ordered. I took the water cooling system out, and Saturday I got the new. Whoa! Gee, that was close. Saturday I got the new cooler system, and I decided not to go water. It's an air cooling system. It's supposed to be very efficient and very quiet, and I can guarantee you it is very quiet. So it's a pretty good size thing. It's about 5 inches by 5 inches by 5 inches, and it's got all kinds of vents on it like a radiator, and then it's got a spot on it for 3 fans. One fan on one side, another fan on the other side, and then one slides into the middle, and then there's copper tubes that go all through it and down to where it hooks up to the CPU. So it's kind of a monster looking thing, but it's, like I said, it's supposed to be very efficient. Well, it only comes with 2 fans. It comes with the outside fan, that's a 120 millimeter. Then it comes with a 130 that slides in the middle, and it doesn't come with the third one on the other end. And I thought, okay, that's fine. And so I cleaned up the CPU and put some more paste on it, and I plugged her in. And so I went to test it. Now, if you remember, the problem was that my PC CPU was way over 100 centigrades. I mean, it was hot, and it wasn't running very good, and it was making all kinds of noise. So I put the new fan on, and the water cooling system had 3 fans on it. And I put the new fan on, and it dropped it down to about 70 centigrade with a load on it. So I thought, well, That's good enough to run, but it's still running warm. So I went back to the PC and I ordered 2 more fans of the same kind, the same brand. They're called Be Quiet Wing 3 is the name of the fan that I ordered. And I ordered 2 120s. So I just finished putting those in this morning. And I put one of them on the cooling system itself. So now it's got 3. And then I put the other on the back of the PC where there was a spot for a fan that wasn't on. And so now I've got 4 fans running in the machine. There are 3 fans on the front of the case that suck cold air in. And so all the air's being pushed one way. It's being sucked in from the front of the PC, then it's blown out the back with the other 3 fans. And so then I tested it again, and it's running between about 40 centigrade, and with a load, I didn't see it go over 50 with a load on it. So that's much, much better. Now, I still have room for 3 more fans because the whole top of the case is made for fan, because that's where the water cooler went, was on the top of the case. So I've got room for 3 more fans if I have the power, and I'm pretty sure I do. But it's running fine now, so I'm not going to worry too much about it. But thank God it didn't blow the CPU. It didn't burn it up. I was afraid that's what it was going to do. I need to go check on the corn. So everything's back. Game seems to be running pretty good. I don't know how the stream looks, but I didn't do a sound check today. Maybe you can't even hear me, and I'll have to repeat this later. But anyway, computer's running good. I'm glad, because I'm not in the market to build or buy right now because you can't get stuff. Dark can't drive today. She keeps running off the road. Well, it's my fault because I keep trying to catch up with the chat. Like, I missed what Bill was saying. Did he ever say what disease he has? That's the downfall of mankind. He's playing on Twitter again. Is that it? All right, so he's pretty close to being done. I think I'm going to have Darcy sit here and wait for him, because Andy's just got some cleanup to do, and then he's done. I wonder, did I buy this combine or did I lease it? I bet I leased it. I like this combine. It's running pretty good. Okay, Bob, I'll do it. Thanks for stopping by. I appreciate it. It's always good to see you. Oh, I can't see it. I forgot I put it on there. Yeah, I can't see it. Oh, sweet. Dang it, somebody's in my driveway again. Jesus, people. You can't turn around in the school parking lot? Okay, sweet. That's cool. That's sweet. It's cool and sweet at the same time. Kind of like me. I'm cool and sweet. All right, Andy. I got to get Andy back to work. So what's Bill really up to? Andy's a slacker. Now, you could put an I in there, and then it would be Andy is a slicker. We'll have to ask him which one he is. He's a city slicker. Right, corn's done, so now we got to get to work on this field, preparing it for the next harvest. And it's the only field I own. I was hoping to make enough money to purchase another field, but we'll see how that goes. Because 199 ain't gonna do it. Well, maybe. Cheap fields are kind of cheap on this farm. Indiana property must be cheap. And he's a slacker. Oi! I hope I can get in here with this. Uh-oh. I think I'm stuck. Oh, I got in. I'm in. Will this fit in here? By golly. I can't see where I'm going. I'm gonna hit something. I'm gonna hit something. I know it. Where am I gonna put this? Well, I can put it in front of the... Look out, John. Jeez. Stand in the road. He's a brave man. Well, I don't know what I just hit, but I just hit something. Well, Andy did. Maybe it was just a curb. All right, let's wash it before we get out. Should wash all the equipment so it's all clean and dandy. All right, let's get this to market, and then we'll finish that leased field, and then we got to get out here and figure out what we need to do to prepare this field for the next harvest. Blame Andy. Nah, I'll let you guys blame Andy. I blame Scorpion though. These roads are awful narrow. So, Dar, is this the map that you were playing that you told me about once? That you live close by, or live? Maybe you just live in Indiana. Somebody has to live in Indiana. I know there's people there. I saw some kind of a video now. It's very, you know, how accurate it is, I don't know. Some guy made a video of the top 10 places to live in the U.S. in 2021, and Nebraska was one of them. Like right in the middle, I think, of one of the nicest places to live. It's very subjective information, though. I mean, you know. Some people like living in the ghetto, but hey, boys, how you doing? What's new in your neck of the woods? Let's let him finish up a little bit. I don't know how close he is to being full. He's got a ways to go. All right, so let's see. We need to do. Let's get this fella. He's got fertilizer in him. I don't think we need to go out and see what the field needs. Alrighty, let's see what this field needs. No values detected, it says. Let's get up here and see. Reset that. Soil types. We know what the soil types are. pH levels are in the yellow. I guess that's good, huh? So I don't think it needs liming. And the nitrogen levels are not good here. Outdated data, it says. No, that would be if it was black on the screen. So well, it might need some nitrogen. Let's check that. I think the pH levels are okay. We're looking pretty good on yields. For the most part, we're getting a good yield up here. We got some lower areas up in this corner. So we've got fertilizer on this thing. Let's see what it's going to tell us about fertilizing. No crop detected. Well, yeah. If I ruin the crops if I do the fertilizing afterwards. Let's see if it'll let me chuck some fertilizer on there. Okay, yeah, it needs fertilizer for sure. Did I set a GPS for this? Lime seed spray. Huh? I thought I had one for the sensor. Okay. Okay, I got one for lime. It's the same machine. So the lime one will work. What in the hell am I thinking? Okay, so yeah, let's go back in here. And we'll take the lime that's already there. Okay. And then let's see. Let me reset it. That works right there. We'll just use whatever we got right there. Turn it on. Turn it on. There we go. All right. We're cooking with oil now. Now, if you notice that it's overspraying the mark, that's on purpose because I've got it set for the sensor on the front, not for the spreader. Because if I have to censor it, then I'm not going to get the whole field censored. Censored's probably not the word, but you know what I mean. But it's on automatic, which means it's not supposed to overspray. You know, this is not going to work. I need to do a little bit of a headland here. There's damn trees in the road there. I'm going to turn that off. I can pretty much see where it's fertilizing. So let's just do it this way. Thing spreads wider than I thought it did. It's a beautiful day for farming. That's a laugh at YouTube. You just have to, as a creator, especially one that's been kind of shadow banned. And then of course they're going to say no, we don't shadow ban anybody. But the creators know better. Here's the thing. They don't share my channel anymore, so that nobody knows that I even have a channel, unless you're going through the channels like you would, looking for something on TV to watch, and you're just going from channel to channel, or if you just accidentally run into one of my videos. That's the only way you're going to find me now. They used to promote me. They don't anymore. And the funny part is, Now I've noticed on my page, my YouTube page, that every day or every time I log in, if there's a channel that I have that I'm following, that I subscribe to. Okay, so when somebody puts up a new video, when I log into my YouTube page, it'll say such and such has a new video out, and then there's a list of everybody that, you know, on the right there. Notifications is what they are. That that says when somebody that I subscribe to has a new video out, it puts it there. The very first video on that notification column now is somebody I've never heard of, somebody that, you know, I don't subscribe to. It's somebody that YouTube wants me to see. Isn't that interesting? And I have to tell you that most of them are pages I would never in a million years go to. But I think it's quite funny that they'll advertise things that they want you to see, but they won't try to help me by, you know, it used to be if you typed in Farm Sim, my name would come up right away because I've got, you know, 2,000-3,000 videos up there on my page. And now you will never find me. I'm buried way down at the bottom. Anyway, I just thought it was kind of funny that they won't help promote me, but they'll promote things that they want you to see without your permission. I mean, I didn't tell them to put those people in my notifications. Don't you think that's kind of strange? I do. All right, so we got the fertilizer in, so we're looking probably looking pretty good on fertilizer. Okay, so the yields. There's soil types, pH levels. All right, so look, our fertilizing is right down here at the bottom where it needs to be. So we're supposed to be getting some pretty good yields. If we're down here in the greens and stuff. Now some of this you got to remember that it's a soil type. You know, this soil type doesn't get as good a yield. Neither does this in the middle here, but this gets really good in this area here. And what are those? They are right here. The silty clay doesn't get very good yields. The loam gets the best yield, and the sandy loam gets the second best yield. And so that's what you're looking at when you go to the yield page. You can see that the green, the loam gets pretty good. The sandy loam gets okay, and then it gets worse from there. So now I think we should be ready. Let me get out of here. And we'll look at the information on the screen. The lower right-hand corner. Weird that it's not. In some places it's perfect, in some it's not. What the hell does that mean? Can I put more on? Oh my God, it says it needs plowing and I didn't even see that. Well, I don't want to plow it now, do I? After I put the fertilizer on? I don't know what will happen to that fertilizer if I plow it. Anybody got any information? In the real world, the nitrogen's still there. In the game, I don't know. I think I'm going to plow it and see what happens. Because it didn't use that much fertilizer, if you notice. I like this plow. It's weird, but I like it. Okay, I tell you what, I'm gonna go around on this. I gotta go check that field because I've got it leased, and I want to unlease it right away. Let me go check on that. Yeah, let's put Dar back to work. Jordan says if you've tried seasons, yeah, I've got some videos up, not the live stream, but I've got some videos up. Well, even the live streams that'll take you through the precision farming. You can play it however you like. You can play it so it's pretty sophisticated, or you can go the easy route. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, if I test the soil to find out what kind of soil I've got, and then I come over and say, okay, I'm going to put the pH level where it needs to be, and I'm going to put the nitrogen level where it needs to be. You can turn off automatic on that. And if you do, then you've got to know how much nitrogen stuff to put on. Lime and nitrogen to put on there. If you leave it on automatic, the computer will put on only what it needs to put on to make it right. So that's why I say you can do it easy or you can do it hard. I'm lazy. I let the computer take over. And the reason I would do that is twofold. One, I'm lazy. But two, I don't want to waste expensive fertilizer and lime by putting too much on if it's not necessary. I'll let the computer figure that out. But yeah, I like precision farming better than I do seasons for sure. Cowboy Trenton, how are you? Alright, so this is pretty much done. I'm going to grab the fruit off of it, and then I'm going to unlease it. I might buy this field if I've got enough money. I need another field. I only have one field. But I don't need 2 combines, so... Alright, let's go unleash this field. Field number 6. End the lease. Sweet, 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 sweet. Now, I could buy this field, but if I'm really short on money, now that I've unleashed it, it goes back to the old farmer that owned it, right? And he should plant something on it for me. That way I can save, the cost of seeds and stuff. So I think I'll wait for it to be planted. As long as he doesn't plant potatoes, I'd be okay. Or sugar beets, one of the two. Okay, so I don't remember. Let's see. Let me pull off the road here. I need to check my garage because remember I started out with absolutely no money and no equipment and no land. Wait a minute. I did have that one field, but I had no equipment and no money. So I had to lease everything. So let's see. So the only thing I have leased right now is this John Deere. I like the John Deere. Boy, I bought more than I thought. Uh-oh. Oh, yeah. Well, shoot. I'm not in the position. Yeah, I'm not in the position to sell that combine and buy the John Deere, although I like the John Deere better. If I own this, I need to keep it till I get money to burn. So, that being said, I think that I better unleash this equipment. Before I do, though, where is it? Okay, it's here, and I did get the fruit off of it, so I didn't want to sell it and lose the fruit. So let's get rid of this and that. Okay, so now I don't have any leased equipment. That's good to know. I'm a little better off than I thought I was. Oh, that's right. Scorpion's vacation this week. Did I talk to you yesterday? I must have been busy. Oh, look what Andy's doing. Andy, what the hell's wrong with you? I gotta get him on the ground. Is he okay now? You okay, Andy? No, he's not. Andy, quit doing that. Let's see. Where is he? We'll put him in a tractor. Here, you sit still there. You stay out of trouble. Okay, so if we're not going to lease Field 6 right now, or buy it, I should say. Well, first of all, I don't know what the price is. I don't know if I could buy it if I wanted to. Let's see what it is. Expected yield potential minus 122. That's not good. It's mostly loam, it says. I don't know how it knows that, but it seems to know it. But how much does it cost? That's the question. Okay, it's 742,000, so it's valued almost well over $750,000. Okay. What other fields have we got that well, I could obviously afford 12, but that's kind of, it's so little. How much is it? Oh, it's the whole darn enchilada here. And it's 477,000. How much is 32? 32 is 166. So if I don't buy 6, well, I don't have the money for 6. Let me go get him off this field. Back on combine you go. Scorp, take care of this combine for me, will you? Auto wash. Okay, we need to find, there we got Dar. Let's take her back into the sale point and see what we get for the sunflower seeds. And he got hold of a bad batch. Whoa! Don't drive and read chat. So I was texting. Oh, Dar was texting while she was driving. Now you see the hazards of that. Don't do this at home because Dar's a professional. Now, I know there's other fields around, but I'm trying to get the ones closest to my farm to start with. Wanted to buy some animals too. Now, I'm not going to be able to buy a herd. I was just going to buy like one cow, maybe two. See what we get for sunflower seeds. That whole field, which was pretty good size. All right, well, we're up to 400,000. I've almost got enough to buy that field. I guess I'm gonna have to keep leasing for now. All right, so we've got, let's take John. I wonder if John can jump. Can you jump? Well, he can. And he does. Good job, John. I don't have enough money to buy a farm, a field. Not the one I want. So, I'm going to buy a cow. Is this a cow? No, this isn't a cow. It's pig. I want a pig right now. Oh, I got to put water in. Oh, that's going to cost me. So we'll do some equipment instead. Let's see. Where's the buy part? Right here. Okay, I'm going to buy 2 cows. I think I'm going to buy a couple milk cows. So let's buy a couple of those just to get started. And that cost me almost 8 grand. Didn't it? New livestock. Yeah, 8,000. And then we need water for them. So let's get over here and hire a plumber. So we're going to hire a plumber. What's that going to cost me? Holy crap. At least a cow's worth. More than a cow's worth. Oh, well, it's got to be done. You only have to do it once. All right. But they don't have anything to eat. So, but I got lots of grass out here. Jesus, now I don't have 400,000 anymore. That's how that works, you know. That you get things that are sold for $19.99 and somebody says, I only paid $19 for that. No, you paid 20. You paid 20. Now, the way it really works for them is when it's an automobile or something big like a house. You get an automobile and they say it's only $21,999. Oh, well, I paid $21,000 for that. No, you didn't. You paid 22,000 for that. Okay, let's buy a gummer. We used to call sheep gummers. Now they're a little cheaper, so let's do one of each of them. And then they need water as well. I got to get that done sometime. Might as well do it now. Right? All right, here we go. Another 4,000. There's 2 cows right there. I could have had 4 cows for the price of putting the water in for these animals. Okay, but I do need something to cut the grass. I don't think I have anything. So let's see about this. Oh my God, $380,000. That's every penny I've got. I'm gonna lease one. I'm gonna lease it. But I want global on it first. Something to know that I found out. If you buy a piece of equipment and you forget to put, say, global positioning or any other option on it, you can drive it to the shop and add that option. When you lease it, you cannot add an option to it after you lease it. You have to turn it back in and lease it again with the option on it. Pain in the butt. So I want that option on there. And oh, I got plowing to do. Tell you what, let me get the plowing going, because if I put a headland on here, then I can let Rose finish it off for me. Farmer Taz, how are you? Dar hasn't had any beer yet. What's the time for drinking in Indiana? Can you only drink a certain time of the day? Maybe it's too early for you. I just remember quitting time. Quitting time in Washington State used to be 2 o'clock in the morning. They'd yell a last call, and you ain't got to go home, but you can't stay here. So we'd push the beer. I'd say, last call for alcohol. I'm standing here at the cooler in case you want to buy a rack to go. You can't, you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. I said, drinking down the river is always fun. Grab yourself a case before you go. Yeah, it's always 5. Yeah, Taz, it's always 5 p.m. somewhere. All right, so now I'm going to hire Rose to finish this off. But what is that doing to my field? Okay, so what happened? It's messing. Oh, look, it's messing up. Well, I don't know. I'll have to check. Okay, Rose, get back in the tractor. Sorry, wait a minute. Back up. There you go, gal. There you go. Okay, now let's put Scorpion away. I'll make these guys stay in the rig so they're my theft deterrent. So Scorpion has to stay in the rig overnight, but I pay him an extra half a bucket of grain for that. So. All right, and where is Dar at? Where did I leave her? Oh, she's okay. She's out by the silos. All right, fine. Fine and dandy, dandy and fine. What was I going to do? I was going to get that mower. Let's get... John's not doing anything. Let's run him down and get the mower. Where are we at? John, where'd you... Oh, he's over at the animal pens. Look how high John can jump. See if that's barbed wire. I know of a couple of things that'd be stuck on the barbed wire if I did it. All right, here, you get in this old truck, and then I'm gonna get a buddy for you. Let's get Serge out of this tractor here, and he can ride shotgun with you, so that way he can bring the truck back. Serge didn't want to ride shotgun. He took over as driver. Looks like my corn's ready to go. Well, that's the wife's garden, not mine. I have to do the rest of the farming. She can farm that. ArgZ, thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah, this isn't the best pickup, but it's all they had when I bought the farm. Sounds good, though. I don't think I'd ever buy a truck this color. I used to like blue, but I never liked it in cars. But, you know, you never know. When I was young, I threw a fit about, you know, when I get old enough to get my car, I'm never going to have a yellow car, ever. And I hate to tell you, but I've had 3 of them in my life. Yeah, I take my half out of the middle, except for when there's traffic. Whoa! I think I missed my turn. Or is this it? No, I missed my turn. Look out, zombies. I'll run over you. Where'd they go? I thought there were zombies out here. I think this is it. I just ran over the curb. Well, I didn't. Serge did. He's driving. All right, John, you gotta get out. You gotta take this home. Serge, you're on your own, buddy. Oh, by the way, Serge, stop by Panda Express and get me something for dinner, will you? That's why he gets an extra bucket of grain. He does things for me. Yeah, my workers get paid by buckets of grain. That's what they get. So they don't complain because I let them drink on the job, and yeah, I'm pretty easy going. They can run over all the town zombies they want to. like this. See, that just made John's day. Yeah, I've been doing this a while. I've got over that I can figure out. There's some game time that I can't figure out because I had a giant account when I first started. But I got over 6,800 hours of farming in, and I've videotaped almost all of that, or made videos on it. So people come in and they think that because I know there's some probably some people that aren't my regulars in here today. They think that I'm playing multiplayer because I've got people in my combines with real names on them and stuff, and I don't jump from I don't jump from equipment to equipment. I jump the people do. So if I have an empty piece of equipment, I don't jump to it. Like there's nobody in that tractor right there to the right. I can't jump into it because I'm only jumping to the people. Those people are my some of my patrons, so they get to ride around, and I don't, and they get to work for a bucket of grain, and they're happy to do it, or at least I think they are. They never complain. Where am I going with this? Well, where's John going with this? He's lost. I did mention they get to drink on the job, right? So that doesn't make them the best of drivers. With contract mod. All right, what's this thing set for? Or can we even tell? It's set for widespreading. I don't want widespreading. So let's change that to windrow or swath drop. Swath drop. That sounds like a cattle disease or something. What do you got going with that cow? He's got soft drop. You need some bag balm for that guy. We used to use bag balm for everything. Don't do that. Don't do that. I like it when they puff up like that. Well, this will give the cattle something to eat, and the sheep, definitely the sheep, something to eat. Yeah, I'm not going to do a very sweet job here. I just want some grass. So we're just going to run around the field. Kind of willy-nilly. And we'll use the quicker picker upper later and get it vacuumed up. Double Lott's in the house. Double Lot. I got my computer fixed. Thanks for asking. Yeah, I know what you mean on the contractor mod. I get people coming in wanting to join the server. This single player. Yeah, because they think that there's other people playing. And there is, but it's all in my mind. There is a lot of grass out here, so we shouldn't have any problem making silage and having grass for the animals. Matter of fact, there's an excess here. I can actually make silage and sell it. Scorpion, you remember when we used to make a big bucks on selling silage? Was that 17? I think it was 17 that we were making so much money on silage. $15 was Graceland? Oh, it was 15 then, because Graceland was where I was doing most of the grass. Wonder how Rose is doing. Whoa, I hit the fence. Yeah, don't try this at home. I'm a professional. Just remember those old commercials. I'm not a farmer, but I play one on YouTube. I used to could. A long time ago. Yeah, that's a trade secret, though, Scorpion. Southern lady's got her eye. Everybody's got their eyes on Scorpion. Isn't that what Revot says all the time? Revot will come in and say, Scorpion, I'm watching you. Is that a personal problem? Southern lady's got x-ray vision. That would come in handy. Well, maybe it wouldn't. There are some things you can't unsee, if you know what I mean. Yeah, this isn't good right here. Yeah, don't treat your equipment like this. This is leased, so I'm not worried about it. Oh man, I forgot my soup du jour today. Well, I'm already drinking one, so the soup du jour, if you're curious, is cherry Coke mixed with regular Dr. Pepper. Why? I don't know. I think the reason was that it's not just cherry Coke, it's cherry Coke vanilla. And Carol wanted to know what it tasted like mixed with Dr. Pepper, so I said, go ahead, I'll drink it. I think I have it, Double Aught. I think I played it. I didn't record it, or I didn't live stream it, but I played it. It seems to me like there's an update on it. But it's been a while since I had it. I think. I can't recall. I played too many maps. Put a little whiskey in it. Well, the problem is the only whiskey I've got is Fireball. I don't want to ruin the Fireball. Doesn't Hoff mean farm? And Bergman? I played a farm that was called Bergman someplace, but I think that was in 15 or 17. Thanks for stopping by, Argsy. I appreciate it. I'm going to split this field up a little bit. Just going to go straight across. Enough to check, I can't remember if I've got a quicker picker upper on this farm yet. Bill still around, or is he hiding? He says he thinks he's here. All right. Well, how do we know for sure? What's that old thing about something in a tree in a forest and nobody there? How you been, Bill? I haven't seen you in a while. Staying busy, I'm sure. Coming to Oregon this year? Maybe. The weather's been kind of nice. We've had nicer weather this summer so far. It's not even summer yet. Than we had last year, all summer. Well, here's what I do. I'm not in it for the money, Southern. So a lot of the guys that are doing this and they're trying to get 100,000 or 200,000 or a million subscribers, and they want to make money at it. They have to be careful about what kind of videos they put out, because it takes a lot of time and work. I don't care if 2 people watch my video. I'll probably still put it out because I only play games I like to play. So I don't let it bother me. If you don't want to watch my videos, don't watch my videos. And, you know, I've got some videos up there right now that I've only got 4 or 5 people watching. And that's fine because I know that there's a couple of them that are really enjoying them. And so I'll keep making them, even though it's a lot of work. And, you know, I could say, oh, nobody's watching it. Why am I doing it? I just make them anyway because I make my videos for me. And if you want to watch them, then great, because that's why I'm making them. I want to share the games that I'm doing. I want to share the fun that I have with others. But I don't worry about it. I know there were some people that had like a Minecraft channel. And the guy was so sick of Minecraft, he'd been playing it for like 5 years. So sick of it. And he wanted to play other games. And so he asked why, I don't know, but he asked people, what would you think if I played such and such? And they just came on down on him like stink on whatever. This is not that kind of channel. This is a Minecraft channel. You know, we'll quit watching if you do that. Well, okay, bye. Thanks for watching while you have. But he was almost in tears one day because he really wanted to play this other game. Because he was really bored, he was burned out on Minecraft. And he was almost in tears because the people were throwing a fit that he wanted to play a different game on what they considered to be a Minecraft channel. Now, in my regard, I kind of figured that was going to happen. And I played tons of different games. So I never called my channel a farming channel. I just said, hey, I play the Rude Man way. You know, everything, that's how I started that Rude Man way. You know, why are you playing this game? It's the Rude Man way. I play the Rude Man way. You play your way, I'll play the Rude Man way. But I don't know if that answered your question. But if it was me, I'd play whatever I damn well please. Now, what you could do is just, you know, if you want to make, say, farming your main game, that's fine. It's the scheduling that you'll want to do. You want to make sure that if farming is going to be your main game, or you want to try it, then make sure you're putting a video up or a live stream a couple times a week at least. Put a schedule together. Be consistent with it. You know, don't do what I do. But that way, if you get an audience that wants to watch nothing but the farming, then they'll have something to watch on a regular basis. And they probably won't complain that on the off days you're playing another game. They just won't watch that other game. Uh-oh, I'm going backwards now. I'm guessing Rose is probably done with that field. Well, people try to give me a hard time. I just don't. I just ignore it. I can't tell you how many people have come in or made comments that, God, you sure suck at this. And I said, and I just laugh and say, I sure do, but I'm having a really good time. You know? Some people just want to be mean. They think it gives them power. Well, I don't give them any power. So I know I don't. I know I'm not good at games, but I'm still having fun. As a matter of fact, it's my job to show people that you don't have to be a professional player to have fun playing a game. You can suck just like me and still have fun. So there, put that in your pipe and smoke it. I've said that about a lot of games I played. You know, hey, look, if I can play this game, anybody can play this game. I also said, if I played a game where I did absolutely nothing wrong, what kind of fun is that to watch? You know, I'd rather do something wrong, have people laugh at me. You know, I don't care. Well, there's a secret about the negative ones too. YouTube doesn't care when they go by how many people are responding, because that's how they do. They do. You get the algorithm is really complicated, but one of the things is if people like. That's why everybody says subscribe and like and turn on the notifications. The notifications are easy. You're not going to know I've got a video out if you don't get notified. So make sure you turn the notification on. But the other two, subscribing is important because YouTube will look at the number of subscribers you have because they're putting advertising on there. If you've got 2 subscribers, they don't care if you can't. Your advertising is not going to be seen by anybody. Well, the other thing is, you know, how many people liked and watched your video? Well, if somebody, I can tell you right now, if I had 100 people respond to like or dislike on any video I've got, it doesn't matter if the 100 said that they liked it or they said they didn't like it. YouTube doesn't care. All they care about is somebody's watching it and they're going to see an advertisement. And if they see people responding, that's all they care about. They don't care if it's negative or not. So I even went in and made a video one day and said, I want everybody to give me a thumbs down because it won't matter. the more the more I get, the better I'm gonna be. Which is why I hate that thumbs up, down, thumbs down business. I've talked about that in the past. I believe that if somebody gives you a thumbs up, that they've watched your video and they like something about it, or they like you, or otherwise, why would they give you a thumbs up? If they give you a thumbs down, they could be doing that because they don't like the game. They may like you just fine, they just don't like the game. Or, oh God, I'd never play this game, thumbs down. Or they're just trolling to be mean and they're thumbs downing everything. I get one thumbs down the second I log in to every video or live stream I've ever made. I get a thumbs down. It's probably the same person. And so, in my mind, if you're getting the thumbs down, don't really count for anything, because in 90% of the time, it's either somebody being mean and just thumbs downing everything, or it could be that your live stream or your video is perfectly fine and well done and entertaining, but they just don't like that game. That's just my belief. I would say that most of the thumbs ups are accurate, that somebody liked your video. I think that most of the thumbs down are either somebody being mean, or it isn't your video they don't like, it's the game you're playing or something like that. Or it could be they just don't like the sound of your voice. You know, maybe your video is perfectly well done and entertaining, but you've got a squeaky voice and they don't like it. So I don't think the thumbs down are fair at all. I wish they'd get rid of the thumbs up, thumbs down. I mean, they've already got ways to know that if somebody comes onto one of my videos, were they on for 5 minutes or did they watch the whole video? They already know that. What difference does it make whether they liked it or not? Yeah, especially you were playing Grand Theft Auto. I'm imagining you got all kinds of snot from that game. It's mostly played by 10-year-olds who shouldn't even be on that game. Scorpion, do you hear me? Don't play it. Phone's leaking, get a bucket. Who left the phone in here, darn it? I told him never leave a phone in here. Just some silly salesman from India. Somebody from North Carolina, like I know somebody in North Carolina. And then you answer the phone with some Indian guy. And I'm not talking American Indian, I'm talking somebody from India. We're here from Microsoft, and your computer is destroying the internet. All we need is for you to give us your password so we can go in and fix this for you. Yeah, right. How often does that work for you? It's not. I really didn't mean to cut all this grass, but I'm almost done now. Well, it's a long way to Indiana. Oh, and then there's always, oh, they named the dog Indiana. Well, the PC's definitely working a lot better. I'm glad I didn't French fry it. That's a lot of grass. At least I think it is. Not fitting there. Probably doesn't belong there, but... Oh! Go back. I can't get out. All right, we gotta get Serge home, and then I don't. Wait a minute. I don't know if I have a quicker picker upper. Let's look in the garage. I can't remember if I leased one or. Well, I don't have any lease equipment anymore except for that Krone. But let's see if I have one. I don't. Goodness gracious, I do not. Nope. Ain't got. I ain't got nobody. Alright, well, let's look for forage wagon. Where are they at? Loading wagon. Let's see what we got in here. Oh, I don't have my special one. I'm gonna have to use a different one. You know what I think I'm gonna do? Is I'm gonna wait and put that in. Let's get Serge home. I want to put my other one in. Take a shortcut to the parking lot. Don't hit the water. Well, plus I like the one with the boom on it because then you don't have to drive in a straight line if you get off the line. The pickups on those other ones are not wide enough. They should make them wider. The windrow's almost as wide as the pickup. The sweeper, whatever you want to call it. I don't know if I have a driveway or not. I think I do. Do I have a driveway? Kind of. Okay, Rose is done, but what did that do to my field? It took my pH away. Look at that. Wow, that's weird. The nitrogen is all messed up. Huh. Alright, well, it messed up my pH level, so I'm going to have to lime. I don't know why, but there you go. Problem is, I got this thing full of fertilizer. Oh! Look at that! It picked it up right over the plow. That's weird. How did it do that? That's very strange. Whoa, whoa, whoa. It's not driving very well because of that. Okay. Didn't get it all. Let's try again. There we go. I gotta get rid of that plow. Funny. Put the lime in the coconut, drink it all up, make it better. Oh, stop that. Get that back up. Get the camera going right. Wow, I sure went through. I'm sure going through my money. All right, let's fill this thing up. And then, yeah, I guess I'm okay. I'm good. I'll pick that grass up tomorrow. Remember, that's my motto. Never do today what you put off till tomorrow. Okay, I didn't buy no pigs. I don't know, the cattle are probably starving to death. They're muling. Why do cows mule? Wouldn't they cow? Mules mew. Mules mule. Cows should cow. You cows thirsty? We'll get you some water tomorrow. I'm waiting for a plumber. Should have hired a plumber first, eh? Did that fill it with lime already? What's John doing over here? Who do I have that's loose not doing anything? I shouldn't have anybody doing anything. John's hiding in here. He's going to spend the night in here. Okay, Rose is here. Wow, it filled that pretty quick. Now, see. Oh, this is lime. I did fertilizer before, didn't I? I'll let Rose take over and see how she does. We'll just do that. Looks like it's going to be coming. Oh, this got the stupid tinted windows in it. Okay, John. I'll put you back at the farmhouse. You can sleep for the rest of them. I'll tell you, I really stressed out over my computer for some reason. When I was young, I was cool, calm, collected. I never got stressed out, never got upset. I took everything in stride. Um, you know, somebody, oh, we're gonna be, company's gonna go to hell in a handbasket. We got a problem. Blah blah blah. There's no problem. There's only opportunities. What do we need to do? And you do it. It didn't bother me. The older I get, the more shit bothers me. Everything bothers me. And working on that PC, I've built tons of computers over the years. I've only bought 2 computers. One of them was a laptop. Well, you can't build your own laptop, so. But working on that PC was so frustrating. I got finished and I thought I was going to have a heart attack. I was exhausted. It just really stressed me out. Seriously thinking about the next PC, not doing it myself, hiring a company to do it. I've been watching some of these PC guys on the internet that build PCs for a living, and they're constantly up on the new equipment and all this kind of stuff. That's what they do. And a couple of them been talking about, well, not everybody can build their own PC. What if you kind of like what we're doing and you want the components? Is there anybody that could build it for you? Well, there's companies. So you go to those companies, you say, I want this graphics card, I want that CPU, I want this motherboard, blah, blah, blah. And they build your PC for you. So the problem is they're not all good. So there was a couple guys that I watched that recently went through some of these companies and have decided that, which ones are good and which ones are just okay. But I'm seriously thinking about next time just saying, here, build it for me and send it. I don't want to mess with it. I'm just getting so stressed out over stuff in my old age. I'm all stressed out. Oh, oh, oh. Elvis in the building. I'm waiting for it to get dark. By the way, I did these because they're cheap, but I don't like them out here. They're in the weather. It's probably not a good place to put them. And I do have room for silos. And I got a new mod that I put in on placeable silos. If you remember the ones I had before, they were huge. These are really big. See how big those are? And they're all the same. It's all the same silo. Just got different stuff in it. And I've used these a lot. But I found another set that I want to use. It's these right here. And they're a lot smaller, and they're different sizes for different, things. The liquid ones are the same, but the other ones, like this one here, seed tank and solid fertilizer tank, they're different sizes. And even then, they're not that big. I mean, look how small that is, really. So I'm thinking about putting this set in after I start making a little bit of money. But even the big one here is not that big, see, compared to that. Look at that one. That's the old set right there. And you can see the difference in size. So when you have a small farm like this, it'd be nice not to have such huge silos. And there's the set. There's the first set. Look at the second set. And that's the biggest tank right there of this smaller set. So they would fit very easily right in this area. So yeah, if I get a little bit of money, how much were they? I'm going to put those in, take the piles out, the pallets out, take the pallets out, and put these in. 5,000, 7,000, 8,000, and 8,000. So not bad. We'll wait till I have a little bit of money and stuff. Should buy some chickens, eh? Chickies. Okay, how come I can't buy chickens? Because that's not the chicken buy. This is. I want a bunch of chickens going cluck, cluck, cluck right out my bedroom door. Or my bedroom window. Well, that's usually how I get in the house anyways, windows. Carol always locks the doors on me. Oh, geez. Yeah. So let's buy, they're cheap, $50. Let's buy 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, and 5. We only need one rooster. And I've had people tell me, oh, you don't need roosters. I don't care. You always had a rooster on the farm. Just because the game doesn't need it, don't mean I can't have a rooster. Look at, you got to have a rooster so you can look in there and say, look at that guy's got all them girls. He should be like, where is he? Is that him over there? Yeah, look, he's the cock of the walk. Look at that. He's all proud. You got to have a rooster. Oh, crud. Okay, so you don't have to worry about water with the chickens, right? Just feed. So, right. What do they take? I can't remember. Wheat or barley, which I have neither, so I'll have to get some wheat and barley. They're clean, though. They got nothing to eat. Revat, how are you? Revat says he's pissed. Animal abuse. I'm more likely to abuse people than I am animals. What are you mad about? I've got exactly 6 minutes. Yeah, you said you were pissed. And I know you're not from English or Scotland, where pissed means that you're drunk. I'm thinking that maybe your shorts are wet or something. Why is that one light out? That's kind of scary. There's one light out there too. This guy can't afford. There's one light out everywhere. I'm so poor I can't even afford light bulbs. I have to pull them out of rooms that aren't being used. It is politically fueled. Well, we don't want to get into politics. If you've got something in politics that are pissing you off, join the club. I wake up every morning pissed. That's why I gave up TV. Why don't you wait 5 minutes, then you can talk about it all you want. What do you think, Scorpion? I'll give him 5 minutes. Look, I got a flashlight. It's gas powered too. I swear I sold that junk. I wanted to. All right, let's go down and check on Rose. We left her out in the field, poor girl. Well, he can't talk. He's got 4 minutes before he can talk about politics. I know I don't have an accent, but you do, Scorpion. Yeah, Scorpion sounds like he's from the Bronx. I've had people ask me what part of Canada I'm from. I said, Canada? I'm American. I've never been out of the state. I've never been out of the states of Washington and Oregon. Well, a couple times. But not for any amount of time. And I said, well, my dad's generation was from Minnesota. And the guy said, oh, that's it. Minnesota people sound just like Canadians. I said, eh? They do. They do, eh? Are they wanting to go oot and a boot? Wow, I almost used that whole thing of lime and I missed a spot or two. Hope I got enough. I'm thinking that the United States, personally, has about the dumbest people in the world. If you go back, look up George Carlin. Just Google George Carlin and people are stupid. And he had something to say about stupid people. Okay, so now the pH value is perfect and the nitrogen is perfect. Why does the nitrogen keep changing like that? Yeah, I'm really confused. Do I need to add more or not? In some places it says it's perfect. Crazy. It's just crazy. Crazy. All right. Okay, everybody. Time for me to go. Revot's got something to say, so he can start now. But I'll see you guys on Thursday. Thanks for dropping by. I appreciate it. Hope you had fun, and I hope to see you next time. Take care of yourselves.